YouTube? This is your boy Sherry Space. Right now, I'm talk to you guys about Legends of Tomorrow, Season 4, Episode 5, Tagumo Attacks. Now, in this episode, we see a Japanese man in 1951 in Tokyo pretty much ashamed of his writing ability. He thinks his characters suck and so forth. So, when he gets handed this special spell book of this ancient Celtic warrior or warrior, he dreams up within his manifestation of his mind, conjures up this incredible octopus. I thought it was like, I honestly, at first I thought like, given the previews, I thought it was like the Loch Ness Monster of some sort, or maybe a hybrid of that, or maybe even Godzilla. But it turns out this is just nothing but a big ass octopus. And so throughout the episode, we see the Legends take on that octopus, and we see Rory, Mick, finally utilize his writing ability, and he's actually really damn good at it. His character actually ends up slaying the damn octopus, and for some strange reason, Mick makes love to his character. But hey, to each his own. Another thing also is we see Nick have Thanksgiving with his family. Even though he's dealing with the snafu of these hungry ass different animals and different entities within the past. I guess you could say magical entities is what I call them. And that whole little weird, quirky ass comic relief effort that they do with Gary and the Time Bureau. Ava's with him as well, but she tries to stall Nate until he's able to, finish off the problem. But his father ends up being taken there by Ava because they're wondering why the hell is Nate taking so damn long in the bathroom, holding up Thanksgiving because they're all hungry and all starving, right? So we see at the very end of the episode, his father's phone rings, and he says, "Look, I'm sorry to bother you on the holidays on Thanksgiving, but look, I've seen these monsters be controlled, and it's possible, it's profitable. I activate Operation Project Hades right away." And so we see the previews of the next week's episode where his father pretty much is on top of, he's pretty much in the Wave Rider, and begs the question, what do the Legends do? The Legends describe what they do. They go to different time periods to stop these different monsters from taking place within our history. Another thing we notice as well is Ray having to finally let Nora Dark, face her repentance, and she said, look, after saving Constantine's life, because we even saw the man, Nora sees this man in John's head, and she asks him, who is this man? Who was that man? He said, Abast. I believe that's what he said. But it's when Nora and Ray finally have that time together that she reveals, like, look, I've been running for too long. And Ray even said, look, I don't care what my team thinks because I'll just let you go again. I want you to be free because I care about you. And so Nora says, look, with that being said, she slaps the damn talisman and she ends up at the Time Bureau. Ray's like, no. You don't have to go to the Time Bureau. But she says, look, you wanted me to be free, and repentance is my only way to freedom. So she looks as she's surrendering to the Time Bureau, which is to my recollection, to my knowledge, is their little way of saying it. They're the FBI of some sort. I mean, look at the way they're suited and booted and how they behave. Only the FBI with a little bit of wackiness in it. But anyway, that's Nora. So she surrenders to the Time Bureau, pretty much going away for life. Now, as we all know, Nora and Ray had this incredible special connection, and so that's only bound to happen, because Ray really cares about her, and we saw him dealing with those conflicted emotions. Well, basically dealing with the confliction of having a huge heart. And Nora being this evil person, this evil entity, having these evil magical powers that her father Damien Dark bestowed upon her. And I completely almost forgot that Damien sacrificed himself for the sake of his daughter and so forth. And to that end, I like Damien Dark as a character. He showed who he really was at the end of the day. And I really enjoyed this episode, a little bit. I'll give this a good 6.5 out of 10. This has been your boy Sherry Speech. If you guys like that video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure let me know what you guys, if you guys have any requests, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I will gladly do a video on them, whatever they may be. Another thing I wanted to just ask you guys, what do you guys think Nate's father does? Why do you think Project Hades is such a necessity and priority to Nate's father? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks. I love you guys. God bless.